and for this to be long-term profitable. And I think the Unrivaled League, another upstart league that's done a tremendous job just showing the dollars, the attention, the eyeballs that these basketball players, these exact same women can command, I think it helps in the market. So look, these negotiations are going to go the way they're going to go, but I think everyone is hopeful that they get this alignment, that they get paid what they deserve, and that the league can build something that's going to be successful for many, many years to come.
Yeah. And speaking of the WNBA, and I think just for context for your event, Athlos, we all have become such fans of women's sports generally. Caitlin Clark has done so much for WNBA. Her games regularly sell out, of course.
Yes.
Your event actually had higher viewership than Caitlin Clark's debut game last year. Which was pretty incredible.
We had a big first meet. More than 3 million people tuned in for Athlos last year. And I think one of the big reasons why was it was certainly coming off the Olympics. And, track and field is one of those sports that we are all paying attention to. And then it's a very global sport. And so by creating a broadcast structure where we can make this high quality sort of Super Bowl of track and field available to everyone, the world tuned in, and we're expecting even bigger numbers this year.
And in 2026, you're creating a league.
That's right.
For this, right? And you've got some big names behind this whole idea. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. Well, these first events were a proof of concept to show, hey, there's demand. We have amazing brands who've lined up. Toyota was a brand partner day one. They're back again this year with an even bigger commitment, which is exciting and thrilling. And the opportunity to create a league that would be team-based. So just like the NCAA is a scoring system, so these athletes that are normally solo individual athletes will get a chance to be on a team. And with names like Sha'Carri Richardson, Tara Davis-Woodhull, and of course Gabby Thomas, we've got the best of the best in women's track and field. And I'm excited for the league next year.
Yeah. Well, it's just nice because then people don't have to wait for the Olympics, right? They get to see everybody that they love, and they get to enjoy it even sooner. Okay, also someone we love, your better half. She just sort of is just killing it at all times. She's just posting things, making everybody else envious. Online, posting selfies. I mean, I imagine you don't like to go to the gym with her, because if I was married to Serena Williams, I just could not stand next to her.
Look, obviously she's a phenomenal athlete. Luckily, she doesn't focus too much on the strength training work. So I've got a couple of core disciplines and whatnot, but no, it's definitely not a competition in terms of athleticism. But look, I love it, and I think one of the things that's really so commendable is y'all don't get to see, as amazing as she is as an athlete, greatest of all time. She's an even greater mom to our daughters, Olympia and Adira. Love you, girls. She's an amazing mother. Yes, on top of amazing businesswoman and sports icon. And that's something that I think few people understand. Like, she's reached the top of the mountaintop, the highest of heights, things that most of us would, I think, on any other day trade so much for. And yet, after being up there, the thing that gives her so much joy is the simple things that family, that I think every one of us has an option, an opportunity. So don't squander that. Don't squander it.
So sweet. Okay, also, we do want to ask you, you've got so much going on. Shark Tank, you're coming up as a guest investor.
Yeah.
What's it like to be a shark? What's your strategy?
I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I've been on, the pitching side as a CEO or as the earliest investor in companies for 20 years now. I've taken a lot of pitches. Nothing is like a Shark Tank pitch. It is 30-ish minutes of high stakes, high energy, and lots of egos. It's so funny. All the sharks are each their own vibrant personality. And at the end of the day, I'm used to being the sort of big dog in the room with these pitches. Now you've got everyone with their own agenda, their own personality. When I'm competing with other firms, my team at 776, we're competing asynchronously. When we're competing on Shark Tank, we're actually competing in that moment, head to head. And, the gloves come off a little bit, and it's fun.
That's what I want to see.